Oh, hello, what's going on, guys? How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. Episode number 224 today. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the lovely weather at the moment. I certainly am. Trying to get outside, going for walks, and just generally chilling in the garden. It's been lovely, and I hope it stays for a long time. It does mean I've got the AC on in the background, though, but you guys won't be hearing that, so it's all good. Today, what I've got for you is the remainder of the Weekend League and all of the rewards that come from that. So I do hope you enjoy it. Please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe as well if you're new. And all my social links can be found down below. I would love it if you come follow me over there. Check out what I'm getting up to in the sunshine. So the only change that I'm making to the squad at the moment is taking Sam Morsey off the bench and putting the new Jens Kayuste Evo in, because I think he's just more well-rounded in general. And we're 5-1, don't forget. So when we get matched up against like the God squads like this, I have to expect it, all right? I'm in nosebleed territory, and luckily I've got Jamal Musiala, who is just unbelievable, scoring those Trivellas for fun. George Hurst is like, I need to get in on this action, but I'm going to use my powers, which is finesse shot plus. So he does that. I moved the goalkeeper prematurely. I tell you what, though, Zentner has made like one mistake for me, and that was in the first round of games I showed you in yesterday's episode. Other than that, he's been really, really good. He's got the highest speed I've ever seen from a goalkeeper. I think he's got like in the 80s for speed, which is like unheard of. So his rush out is like really quick, and that has saved me countless times. He's a quality keeper. I don't know, he might be the best TOTS keeper that I've used so far, which AKA means the best keeper I've used. Because I think Trafford, when I used him before, was better than Sells, and I think Trafford was also better than like Yashin that I've used in Casillas. And I think this Zentner takes the cake. I think he's the winner. So little heads up for you if you're looking for probably a cheap Bundesliga goalkeeper. He's quality. We then come up against a guy who has already reached level 40 and genuinely had an insane squad, but I am 6-1, so again, have to expect these things. And I knew that there was probably going to be like a loss streak coming at some point, obviously, because I had too many wins and not enough losses, and I am a particularly average player. That, by the way, was the rush out speed from the goalkeeper. I messed it up by passing it straight to him, but he stopped Drogba from like scoring originally. So I give props to Zentner for that. So I did quit that one, so I haven't lost another game now. We then come up against this guy who did not like the fact that I tried a Trivela with Musiala, and at 6 minutes in decided to quit at 0-0. Gamer tag PKZ. Not very nice. All right. If you're not going to stay, just give me the goal. Moving on in to the next one then. We come up against you know that baby R9 that everyone's evoed? I don't know how loads of people have got this card. I can't defend him at all. He's the one that I come up against most often because obviously he's the lowest rated one. So he was the easier one to pack, I guess. And I would love it. I love the dynamic image on that card. It reminds me of like, obviously it is like young R9, and that's such a nostalgia for me. Yeah, I would absolutely love that card, and to be able to evo it and give it a nice cool card design and stuff. So hopefully at some point I'll get a version of R9, but I would also take the Immortals 96 rated one. Like, I'm not going to complain. I'll take whatever R9 they want to give me, really. So we lost that one. Good player, and just a bunch of tough games coming up now. We face this R9 again. It's going to be very, very difficult at my elo, for me personally. Some people can just ride the storm and have the ability to just play the meta and defend the meta. I definitely struggle once I start coming up against these clearly better players that have really well-structured teams, and that have clearly done well in previous weekends and stuff like that. I sort of, it's definitely a bottle. Like, I think a lot of it is mental. I think a lot of it is in my head that I can't beat this guy. I literally go into the game, see the team, and I'm like, oh, God. I'm going to lose this one, especially if they then do like a, what is that thing called? Like the player lock. If they do a player lock off first kickoff and they've got a meta squad, my head's on Mars. It really is. I'm just like, I've lost this one. I can't win this one. But we stuck it out in this game right here. We managed to actually get the equalizer again here. It's 4-4 in the 75th minute. We are literally going back and forth. And it kind of was like whoever scored, the next person got the kickoff goal. Whoever scored, the next person got the kickoff goal. It was really weird like that. But in the 87th minute, we tried a different corner technique and super sub De Mornay, Melchi De Mornay, remember the name, scored a beaut of a finesse from outside the box and got me the win. Excellent. So we're 7-3, 5 games to go. That turned to 7-5. There's no need to show you that, is it? Just imagine, right? 2 really good teams and me bottling it. You saved yourself a few minutes. So 7-5 means that, you know, 3 games remain. Most we could get is a 10 wins. What I was really hoping for is that we would be able to beat the streak of the last few weeks of getting 8 wins, especially now that they changed the rewards so that 9 wins and above, you do get the minor league TOTS removed and also a 93 plus cap on the thingamajiggy. Red picks. Sorry, I just saw that screenshot and wanted to let you know that I ended up losing the next game. It comes down to the final game for 9 wins. All right, I'm 8-6 right now. Don't forget, I was 6-1. It's quite a bowl. However, Zentner does really well here with a couple of like really good saves. I then sort of clear it off the line with Kim Min Jae, and we try and launch a counter attack here. Hullet ping pass. Hurst into Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to sprint, hold off that defender, knock it back to Musiala. Oh, no. Oh, yes. I thought it was someone other than Musiala, so that's why I went for a finesse shot, but Musiala doesn't have that. Luckily, we got it second time lucky. And actually, we're 3-0 up in this game. So unless this guy was... I told myself I'm going to play smart in the second half. I'm going to try and not concede dodgy goals. I mean, I scored a 4th and then conceded a kickoff. I don't think there's much you can do about that. But in the second half, I genuinely was like, all right, if there's an opportunity there, I'll take it. If not, I'm going to turn around and recycle the play and not bottle this one because I want the 9-win rewards, you know. And that's exactly what we're headed for right here because as you can see, I'm 6-1 up. I see the pause happen and I'm like, come on, give me that 9 wins. Which for me is very good. Yes, we were 6-1. The possibilities were endless. However, I'm just not as good as the other content creators that you watch. And I'm absolutely fine with that, by the way. It's just a bit more stressful for me playing the weekend league than it is for them because, you know, I take a lot more losses. So here we go with the 9-win rewards. You get 3 player picks, 2 red player picks, 84 times 10 tradable. I actually didn't realize that one of the guaranteed TOTS packs is actually a 3-player TOTS pack, so that's awesome. First player pick here is 4 84s. Really worth the stress there. But you know, unless you're getting a blue here or a purple, it doesn't matter because you can't sell the golds anyway. You'd have to get Mbappe, I think, in order to actually get a gold that sells, which is mad, isn't it? None of the golds sell. Does Rodri? Yeah, Rodri sell. Okay, so like the 91 sell, I think. But they were 3 terrible player picks. Let's hope that the red tots are better. What are we getting here then? First pick, Grasse. Grassi? Very nice. Hincapié. That's actually nice too. And then Orban, not so nice. Now, I spent a little bit of time thinking, do I take Hincapi? Do I take Grasse? I went for the dynamic image, just beastliness of the red sunglasses, or the red tinted sunglasses on the red background of the cards. We're taking Grasse for the vibes. And then for the second red player pick, we get 2 93s, which I don't want, and then 95 Schick, who is good, is super cheap, isn't, you know, what the ideal dream there would, of course, been Harry Kane or Jonathan Tah or something. But we got 2 like acceptable ones, so I'm not going to complain. I know people that have got more wins than me that have got way, way, way worse reds. So, yeah, it's just, you have to just go with it, really. And that was the red picks, right? When they removed the minor league tots and given it a 93 plus. So they're just, as much as they're back, they're also still, like, not the greatest thing in the world, are they? We get Orban as the only TOTS player in our 82 times 20 untradeable, but we got a blue. I don't think we got a blue last week, so that's good. And 84 times 10 does give me a purple walkout here. Behind Emi Martinez. And who's this going to be? I don't think there are any purple cards this week that are, like, superb and actually valuable. And this was my tradable pack, so I was like, I hope I get someone really good. It's Banza, so weirdly enough, these do sell. Some 91s don't, but the special ones do. And that is because they are used as requirements in SBCs, of course. So we'll make the 16k on him. My tradable Bundesliga TOTS pack is going to be a French striker. Hello, Ekitike. One that I actually kind of wanted this week. So didn't at this moment I was buzzing because I thought, oh, new striker for my team. Didn't realize this was tradable. He's got effectively 2 playstyle pluses because chip shot plus no one cares about, but 2 really good ones in finesse and rapid. And then I saw it was tradable and that he was like 140 odd K, and I was like, oh, dub, I'll probably sell him then. And then my 3-player Bundesliga TOTS pack, can it be better than Ekitike? Oh, it's not starting well. Isn't that Giraffe or whatever her name is, 92 rated? Giraffe, Giraffe. 92 rated, and then also 95 bull, a nice rating, untradeable, of course, means that there can't be any of the 96s or above in the pack, and that, yeah, we get 2 92s and a 95 that aren't really worth much, but are great fodder for the club, and that I can use in requirements for the upcoming days' cool packs. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have got, I mean, at the moment, we've got red Garassi in up front. I could put the double reds up top and have 2 big, beastly, versatile strikers up there. Don't forget, we've currently got Ekitike. I could put him up front as well, but I actually think it's smarter to list him up. 4-star, 5-star. He does look very good. He does look good, and I'm sure he is very good. But not having, like, grey quick step and having, like, effectively 2 useful playstyle pluses, and knowing that I can sell him and get a little bit of money from this weekend league stress was certainly more worth it to me, because it builds us up. You know, we're now probably up to 200,000 coins plus when we were flat broke at the start of yesterday's episode. And, you know, we're halfway towards opening another big TOTS store pack, hopefully next week for Serie A TOTS or whatever it is. So, my friends, thank you so much for watching today. If you've enjoyed the weekend league run, which I kind of did, I'm not going to lie, and enjoyed the rewards and stuff, then do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe as well if you're new. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials. Have a great day in the sunshine. Take it easy, my friends, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.